Hello, today we're going to learn how to use the sweep tool in Inventor. So I'm going to start by creating a new part. For this one I will need two planes, one that has the profile of the sweep. Let's start by doing that. I'm just going to create a circle. The circle is going to be, let's say, 0.2 inches in diameter, and finish sketch. I now need to create a perpendicular plane, and this is where the S will be, which is what I'm going to use to sweep. Alright, so I want to kind of size my S to make sure it's not too ridiculously large. Use the rectangular tool, and let's see, how about we start at the origin and then head over this way and create just a box to work in, or a rectangle to work in, that is maybe 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide, and that'll give me a little bit of an idea of how big this S shape I'm going to make will be. Alright, so now I'm going to go over to line, but choose the spline. Alright, so I need to start in the center of the circle I made. So if you look at it from an angle, that's where that circle is I made on the perpendicular plane. Let's go back to looking straight at here. So I'm going to start right at the origin there, and I am just going to play around with the spline tool and create an S that fits in that box there. Let's hit the check mark. Alright, there is the letter S. It's not beautiful, but you can clean it up a little bit if you're making something similar. Hit finish sketch, and now we have a sketch, and we have a profile. We go over to the sweep tool, and it is going to ask us a few things here. First thing it wants is the profile. So there's a few things we could choose from. Make sure that you just choose the little circle that you started with, and that actually doesn't have to be a circle. You could be sweeping a rectangle or a octagon or a rectangle or something else. The next thing it's looking for is the path, and just make sure to choose the path that you've made, and it should work out fine and create a sweep along there. If it doesn't work, usually you've got an angle in your sweep that's a little bit too sharp, a little bit too tight of an angle, and so you could do that you could fix that either by revising the sweep path, or you can make the profile of the sweep a little bit smaller. So let's hit OK here, and voila, that is how you use the sweep command.